what's up with the gang? Yo, you know what it is, the real Skyflaw. Make sure you subscribe, But well, before I get into the little story I'm gonna tell y'all today, I need y'all to follow hat topics like their girl group on YouTube, fresh new face, fucking talented. Like, you feel me? I watch all the videos they put out. Like, they're good, they're funny. They got bloopers on their Instagram pages. Y'all can check that out. They're up and coming. You feel me? Like, they're definitely phenomenal. Give a big blow out to my little bro Linwood. Music going crazy right now. Um, Great news, Darnell Ingram, the person who helped me, Dor Yeezy, you feel me, the one who inspired me to start doing YouTube, yo, he's getting back into it. So y'all gotta blow that crazy. Like, yo, like, I just can't believe he's going back into it. Like, I never thought he would, come back. Like, he definitely had like a little hiatus, but he's back. We gotta keep the pink on for the breast cancer, Nike, you feel me? Like, keep that popping. Y'all can see I got the watch on. Long story short, we'll get another one pretty soon. But I'm gonna tell you about a story like when I thought maybe I can like fight, and I found out like fighting before it wasn't for me. Now it's just like I try to stay away from it. But it was crazy. Like, I was living with my dad in Homewood, it's Pittsburgh area. It's a semi-dangerous neighborhood, but my dad's well known down there, so I wasn't really doing nothing. But I heard he used to be long. I was like with some pretty boy stuff. I was like 12, 13, you feel me? Kind of little husky little kid. And I remember my dad took me to get my first haircut. Now, my hair was definitely long. I would say like probably been on my back, definitely long. So my dad took me to get my haircut because we couldn't get nobody to braid it, because my mom was not going to go with that. Like, people just playing in my hair. Like, I really wasn't with that. So we sit in there, get my hair cut. Then, I'm going back to school. It's the first day of school, you feel me? About to get it popping. Like. So I ended up going to Belmore, like, which is a well-known school in Homewood. Like, so I go there. I was friends with this dude named Chicken. You feel me? That's his nickname. I'm not gonna put his real name out there. His nickname was Chicken. Like, we was cool, and he used to be friends with these other people. Now, I was new there because I'm from the Wilkinsburg area, like, but I was living on the south side at the time. So my mom was like, you can go live with your dad, and that way you get to know him and stuff. So I was like, period. You feel me? My dad was a cool dude, funny comedian, like, phenomenal guy. I love him. Like, so I'm living with him. It's me, him, my granddad, my brother, and my sister from his side. So I'm out there chilling and everything. And there used to be this dude named Lucky. Me and Lucky used to I feel like Lucky was bullying me, but he was like my friend, because I remember one time we was like in the front, just wrestling and wrestling. I'm like, bro, like, there's no way I could beat this dude. Like, I don't know if it was like because of the same move I was going at or what. But I mean, every time I went at him, he would just slam the shit out of me. Like, I'm like, bruh, it's getting old. Like, so I remember my dad was out with his friend mad, like, yo, stop slamming my son. I'm like, I'm letting him slam me. Like, this is not cool. But long story short, me, Lucky, and Chicken was all like, we was friends. Like, every day we played together. It was us. Like, I was the new kid there. They lived, Lucky lived like 3 doors to the left of my granddad, and then Chicken lived across the lot. Like, so you would cross the street, and then you would like walk through this little lot, and he lived right there. So we was all friends over there and stuff. So we went to Belmore. They was like friends with me and stuff. So before I got when I got my hair cut, people like during the summer would see me with my hair and everything. So I didn't know, like, being young, when you get your hair cut, like a fresh one, people would slap the back of your neck. Like, so I remember I go to school, there's this kid, his name was Kenneth. So Kenneth was cool, like, you feel me? Like, I used to play with him in the summer. Like, there's times like we used to play hide go seek and stuff before my granddad would make me come in the house. Like, but we would play hide go seek and stuff like that. But Kenneth was like gone for like a week. I think he went to like some type of camp for a week before school started, so he didn't see me with my haircut. So we get to school, we young, like we like 12, 11, you feel me? And Kenneth sees me and smacks the dog shit out of the back of my neck. So I was like, damn, like, bro. So I turn around thinking it's a game. I smacked the dog shit back out of him. Like, bro, like, you ain't just gonna smack me. So Kenneth, I guess, was feeling some type of way and told everybody about it. Hold on, you gotta keep the Fiji water like hydrated. But Kenneth was like, yo, like, he wasn't feeling it. So everyone around the school before lunch start is like telling me, because you gotta switch class to go to hallways. Everyone's like telling me like, oh yeah, Roy, like, Kenneth is upset, like, you feel me? You smacked him. I'm like, well, he smacked me, like, you feel me? Like, we cool, like, I didn't think there was no bad blood. So we get to lunch, and everyone's like talking about it, like, oh, there's supposed to be a fight. So me being me, I'm like, yo, who's supposed to be fighting? Like, cause I'm trying to see it, and everybody's like, you and Kenneth, and I'm like, no, that can't be right, cause like me and Kenneth was cool, like, and I never got into a fight. Swear to God, I used to play with my older brothers and my little brothers and stuff before, like, so it was like I wasn't like known for just fighting, but my cousins was known for fighting. My dad was a dope fighter. My little brother's dad was a dope fighter. My mom, my aunts, my uncles, like they all was fighters. So I was like, it gotta be in my blood. I just know I'm gonna lose this fight. So Kenneth walks up to me like, and you know how people is when you just like when you kids, everybody like, ooh. I'm like, man, bro, I'm about to beat this because I had Kenneth by a good like 15, 20 pounds. I'm like, bro, I'm about to just smash Kenneth. Like, but Kenneth was a little tall, so he had reach, but I'm like, bro, I could take them hits like. So long story short, like Kenneth, he walks up, and I'm like, bro, I'm not with this. Like, I'm like, I don't even know why you're upset. And he's like, oh, cause you hit me. And I'm like, bro, but you hit me too, though, bro. So I don't know what your problem is, like. And he was like, nah, bro, because you got the fresh haircut, not me. So I think you got beef or something like that. And I'm like, bro, we don't really know what beef is, bro. You hear this from these old dudes, like, bro, that's not us, like. So Kenneth like punches the dog shit out of me, and I'm not gonna lie, it probably was not as most people made it seem, but the shit hurt. Like nose is leaking. So like I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm about to whoop your ass. So I rush him. So I'm thinking like I didn't watch enough people fight in movies that if I rush this dude, you can catch off guard. Like he ain't that fast. We only in like elementary. I'm gonna rush him, get on top of him, and just pound his face in. So as I'm rushing him, he hits me like a good 3 more times. So now I'm like, I step back like, like this dude is beating my ass. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna, just sit back, let him come to me. He rushes me. Now when he rushes me, he catches me like now he's pushing me back like. So I'm like hitting him in his sides and stuff like, and I'm like, damn, I don't think my hits are doing anything because this dude is still pushing into me. So then I hear my boy Chicken and Lucky talking about, bro, just slam him like. And I'm like, how, bro? Like, you feel me? This ain't what we do, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, us, when we doing it, like, we like, run up to each other and we're both doing it. Like, this, like, it's a fight. Like, so they, Chicken talking about watch out for his left. And I'm like, bro, like, it looks easy from the outside because you're on the outside. So, I'm hitting him, he hit me. But I don't think my hits is doing nothing. I look up, he got like a little mark on his ass, so I felt confidence, like, oh, it's on and cracking. Next thing I know, this boy punches me so hard. When I say hard, I swear to God, I forgot where I was for a minute, And I'm like, this cannot be what getting hit felt like. Like, I didn't see in cartoons, like Looney Tunes, when they see stars. I'm like, bro, I didn't see a goddamn galaxy. Like, he punched the dog shit out of me. Like, it was the dog shit. And I'm like, I damn near probably should have shit myself when this happened. But I'm like, bro, like, I'm not with that. Like, I get up. Everyone's, like, walking away. I'm like, the fight ain't over. They're like, bro, you was out, eyes closed, bro. Like, and I was like, nah. They're like, bro, he knocked you out. So I try to rush him from the back. I push him. I need second parts. Not so good. A couple more hits. The principal comes in, breaks everybody up. I get suspended for 2 days. He gets suspended for 2 days. And I'm like, forget it, you feel me? Like, it is what it is. So that means I'm only suspended for Monday and Tuesday. Like, because we went to school on a Friday. And I'm like, bro, like, maybe I'm not a fighter. Like, this can't be it. Like, I was way too, like, pretty boyish to be fighting anyone. Kenneth walks up to me on Wednesday. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Kenneth damn near had my heart, because I was like, getting your ass whooped is not the best feeling in the world. Like, getting knocked out in front of everybody. But everybody still respected me because, like, I didn't let him just punk me. Like, but people knew who my older brother, my dad, my granddad was. So it was like, and my uncles on my dad's side. So they know for a fact that punking me shit wasn't going to go down. Like, because they know, like, my family was not with that. Then I had cousins who was well known for being terrorists. Like, so, like, they all knew us. Like, so, Kenneth walks up and was like, yeah, bro. They, people like Lucky and Chicken told him, like, you feel me, I wasn't that of a fighter, like. So I'm like, period, like, it's it ain't what it is, like. So I'm like, forget it. Like I was like, you feel me? Like we're all supposed to be friends, so it's not like it's not as bad as it was. Like you feel me? I felt like we could have still been friends after we end up still being friends afterwards. Like you feel me? There was like a lot of misunderstanding, but it was like yo, like from that point on, it was like yo, fighting wasn't for me. Like, but then when I did fight, like and I like started breaking out because it was just like my uncle Carlos. You know, he always told me like, bro, like you know, sometimes fighting ain't for everybody, but if you gotta fight, hurt them, hurt yourself, hurting them. Like, and when I say hurt yourself, hurting them, I don't mean just be like, oh, like no, like because this is how I feel now. Like, if you fight someone, bro, and they hurt you, like, and you hurt, like, they hurt you, so you have to fight them. And you hurt them, that's not enough. You gotta hurt them until like you're hurting, like, so that way they know, like, oh, this dude's just crazy. But it was like weird, yo. Like, that was like, I honestly could say, like, I fought people after that, but getting knocked out, yo, by Kenneth, who was, I had the boy beating Waite's ass, was a fucked up feeling, bro. And I was like, never again. Like Kenneth like had me scared for a minute, bro. I was like, bro, there's no way I'm gonna keep fighting this dude, bro. So we became friends. But then I remember I watched Kenneth get his ass whooped, bro, and it was just like by someone smaller than him. So I'm like, bro, maybe it's just like a small thing, bro. Like, but yeah, like for a minute, I didn't think I could fight for a minute, bro. I was like all type of confrontations, bro. I was like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna fight. But then I had boys who could fight, though, bro. So it was like I had Lucky, Chicken. Then when I came back to living in Wilkesburg, I had I was popular as shit, so I had almost all the popular people around me. So it was like people didn't fuck with me too much. It was just like I was with all the popular people. God rest my his soul. Biscuit was one of the people. Hardo, when Hardo went to school with us, he was one of the people with Joseph. You feel me? We had Shava, we had Poppy, we had like a lot. Marlon, the twins. It was a lot of us. Show like, so it was like we was popular, but we didn't really care about any of that. Like fighting wasn't really it. Like, remember I fought my boy Aaron West. Fair fight, yeah. Swear to God. Remember my Aunt Kanita, yeah. When I fight him, I swear to God, they used to always tell us like don't get suspended. And I got suspended, yo, right before lunch. So I was definitely salty, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, like I didn't get to eat lunch, bro. Like, and it was the same situation, yo. He smacked this shit out of the back of my neck. Most of my fights was off the back of my neck, like getting hit, like, and they couldn't take it back. But me and Aaron fought, and we both got suspended. And well, the way Wilkinsburg worked, like the middle school, is if y'all both get suspended, they made one of y'all leave early, and the other person had to wait till the end of the school. So I got sent home early because they didn't want to like have another fight. So I remember my house was like right around the corner, basically. It was like 2 streets over around the corner, like. So I remember I was walking to the house, and it was my mom, my aunt Neek, and I think it was just them. I think my aunt Neek was going somewhere, but my mom was going with her, so you know I couldn't be out by myself. Like, so when I was coming to the thing, and my aunt Neek was like, what happened? I was like, yeah, I got into a fight, and she was like, you know, did you fight back? Because everybody knew I was like, yo, I was such a pretty boy, long hair, dressed nice, bro. Fighting wasn't for me yet. And I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, oh, well, you cool and no punishment. And I was like, okay, like, bro, like that was the easiest thing in the world. And my mom would laugh about that. Cause out of all my mom's kids, like I ain't no pacifist. I'll fight you if I got to, like, but like my brother Bernard, aggressive as shit. My brother Baron might be psychotic. My little sister is known for fighting. My older brother TJ, quiet but probably beat you up. My older brother TA, dangerous. My older brother Roy, crazy. My sister Megan, crazy. Big people, bro. My mom and dad, crazy. Like, but my mom's like crazy in the sense like she ain't just gonna come out and do no stuff to you. Like she's just different crazy. But I love her. Like she'll give you a silent treatment for like 9 years, but you know you'll learn your lesson. But I was so confused by that, like, because then it was just like I just found out like fighting ain't for everybody. But I'll fight now, you feel me? Like I'm not with that. Like I didn't break my hand fighting, didn't jump, all type of stuff. Like, but fighting ain't for everyone, yo. But I just telling about the time, like you feel me? I got into a fight, yo, and it was Kendrick's probably still like the worst fight I ever had in my life, yo, because it was like I got knocked out. Only fight I ever been knocked out in, like I've been knocked down a couple times, but I've never been knocked out. Only person I've ever been knocked out by was Kenneth, and that's true facts. So Kenneth, if you ever see this, I respect you, my dude. Like, but you ain't gonna do that shit now, bro. Like, you know that. But y'all know, bro, about to be y'all know what to do. It's that 5 likes, 5 subscribes, 5 shares. Yo. Oh, just follow and share and subscribe. subscribe, baby. Be out.
Wearing me a pepper brown bitch. She came with the fit, yeah. She came with the shits. She can't wait to hit the modern bought out with the wrist again. Christian Louboutin and Louis Vuitton. Go beyond decision, moving on and moving in.